Hello everyone, welcome back to today's video, and this is a wonderful day. We are in winter still. We're still in winter. It is a wonderful day, and today I'm just going to do a video on culture shock here in America that I have experienced. I have lived here for like seven months right now, where I've been living in Kenya, and my relocation here has been quite an adjustment, but I am grateful to God for this far. So let's talk about the culture shock that I have experienced. Number one culture shock is that driving here is on the right side of the road, and back in Kenya, driving was on the left side of the road, so it's kind of a bit confusing, but right now I have adjusted to it. Even the driver's seat, the way it is put in Kenya, driver's seat on the right side in the vehicle, but here the driver's seat is on the left side of the vehicle. So you find that sometimes you forget and you get on the seat you're not supposed to. Like, everyone here drives and there's no public means. If you don't have a vehicle, definitely you have to find a means like to get to your destination. There are no public means here, so you find people drive here a lot. You drive, everybody drives. If you're at the age where you're supposed to be driving, most people drive at this. Number two, the weather. The weather here is something else. Having lived in a country that the equator passes by, like, we didn't have the 4 seasons, but I have had to experience the seasons. Actually, this is the last one that I'm experiencing, winter. It has been something else, let me tell you. Very cold, like, it is very cold. It's like living in a freezer. I came during summer, and let me tell you the definition of hot. You can't find it in the dictionary. It is very hot here. It is very humid. It's even hard to stay outside with that hot weather. Like, summer is very something. It's very different. Yeah, like the way people will think that oh, it's summer, you have fun outside and everything. There are some days you can't stay outside for so long because of how hot it is and how humid. So I came at around that time, and I don't know, it was different. And again, now being winter, it is different. It is very cold, and when you step outside is when reality hits you, how cold it is. Okay. Number three is time. Time here is something that changes with the weather. For example, we had to adjust our clocks and gain an hour or lose an hour. That is something here that happens. So sometimes you find the sun sets very early, sometimes it sets very late. Like right now during winter it sets quite early, but during summer it could be 7 or 8. Like, there's still light outside, the sun is still up, like you can see outside it's still day, but it's at night. That's how confusing it is with this time, daylight and night. Yeah. Number four, let's talk about food. Food here is totally different. I really had I took my time adjusting because it was quite an adjustment. That one was, it was an adjustment, because like here most people eat cheese. Cheese is part of food. They use cheese to cook, they eat cheese. Bread here is kind of different. The shelf life is like 2 weeks. Back in Kenya, from what I know, the shelf life of bread was 5 days. 5 days, and trust me, those 5 days, after those 5 days, that bread will be growing mold. But here, I noticed the bread here, like, you buy them and they have a shelf life of 2 weeks, and for me at first it was kind of like, I'll keep an eye on this bread after 5 days. And trust me, like, even no refrigeration, but that bread didn't grow any mold after 2 weeks. I don't know how they bake bread here, but it is what it is. Another thing is the drinks. Soft drinks here taste different. especially the common ones that we take. That is another culture shock. And then also still in the food, calories here is a major concern for the people. Like you find every food product that you buy, be it canned, be it frozen, be it the ones on the shelf, they have calories content like labeled on them. I think here people take the amount of calories they consume in a day very seriously. And like where I came from, where we didn't care, we just used to like eat food and go to sleep. So that was a huge like thing that I noticed here. And then let's talk about the price of items here. Things here are very expensive. And if you start doing the conversion in your head about the prices on items here, you will be like, you will be shocked. It is crazy. Like, it is so like expensive here when you convert it that way. Anyway, basing on the economies and everything, I know there's that difference, but still some things don't make sense. They don't make sense at all. They're so expensive in my mind, but here for them it's like a normal price or something. For example, groceries are very expensive here in the US. And clothes are very expensive. And remember, you have the season, so you have to dress appropriately. Number 5, let's get to the size of vegetables. I am used to standard size vegetables, but here everything is big. The tomatoes are big, the onions are big. But it is what it is. Vegetables here, they're very big. Fruits are big. They're big in size, trust me. They're very big. Another thing that we're going to talk about, number 6, is the supermarkets. They call them the stores here. Stores here are, I like their setup, to be honest. I like the setup of stores here. And it's also amazing how you find like almost everything in the stores. Like everything, like literally everything. And again, their setup is kind of different because they have self-checkout. Like, they trust you to, to scan every item and pay for it. You be a responsible person. But anyway, here people like are honest. That's why they have the supermarket self-checkout. And then number 7, culture shock. There are no people here in the US. There are no people on the road. Like, people are in their homes, minding their own businesses. You can get out there and you'll be the only person outside there. And even if you see 1 or 2 persons, they won't have anything like to do with you. They'll be minding their business, walking their pets and doing stuff. You can't get out and just say, hi, how are you? How have you been? No. That was another culture shock. I'm used to seeing people. Living in Nairobi has been crazy and hectic all my life, but I came here and there were no people. No people. I step outside and the first thing I meet is our dog. Our dog is the first thing I meet. Like, that is the one that I will talk to, pet a bit, but there are no people here in the US. Even if there are people, they are in their houses or doing their own things. Number 8, church togetherness and support. Here, churches support each other. Especially if you're a member of a particular church, they do support each other, they help each other, they pray for each other. They like take care of their own, you understand? This is something that is different. It's a culture shock for me because where I'm from, yeah, I won't go into details about this, but if you're from where I'm from and we talk about churches, sometimes I don't know. I will leave that one at that, but that is a culture shock. Anyway, let's go to the next one. And the next one is phones. The use of phones. That is number 9. The use of phones here. Now, the way they recharge their phones, like how they pay for their phone services, is kind of different from where I'm from. Here it comes in form of a bill. Like you go, they set you up on how to use it, and then they charge you monthly. But now in Kenya, you used to buy scratch cards, if you know what I'm saying. Scratch cards, or you can use M-Pesa or your bank. So you buy credit before you use it. That was the normal thing for them. People, it was normal unless you had a business and you decided to go this route. But people used to buy scratch cards. You put credit in your phone, then you use it, or you buy using M-Pesa, or you buy using your bank. And next, I think it's number 10, the love for pets. People love their pets here. People love their pets. When you talk about a dog, they are taken care of, they are groomed, they are washed, they are groomed, they have their vets. Let me tell you, those animals, they are fed well, pets are fed well, they are loved, they are part of the family. Where I come from, the Boscos, oh my goodness. If you know what a Bosco is, okay, the Boscos, they're taken care by the community. They just grow and walk everywhere. Like when they get puppies, people just take and distribute the puppies to themselves. Pets are considered a part of the family, like they are a member of the family. But in Kenya, when you have a dog, it is for your own security. It is a guard dog. It's supposed to take care of you. It's supposed to take care of your property, and yeah. But here people love their pets. They do. They take them for walks. They have play dates. I have seen a lot with these pets. Anyway, it's so good because we have one, and I love that dog very much. Her name is Brittany. I love Brittany. Don't get me wrong, I love our dog very much. Okay, next I'm going to number 11. And number 11, culture shock, is the frequent use of mails. I'm not saying that we don't have mails in Kenya. We do. People have mailbox. We have mails in Kenya. That's a good thing. But here, the mails are like adjacent to your house. They're like by the roadside. We have mailboxes, and those mails come. The mails come. People send cards. People send so many letters. Letters come for bills and everything. They come through the mail. For bills and everything, they come through the mail. The mail here, mailbox is a thing. There's no house that doesn't have a mailbox. Like, how do you survive here without a mailbox? Surely, how? And in Kenya, who owned the mailbox? Who? And even if you owned it, it wasn't right next to your house. It was like at the postal office with a lock and key where you could check in after a week, or twice a week, or every other time. So that is something different here. That is a culture shock. And then we're going to go to number 12. We're going to talk about how people are loved in America. Let me tell you, I had problems the first time I got here. For me, my voice is standard, and I am considered a loud person. Like from Kenya, my family will tell me I am very loud. But when I came here, shock on me. I was like, speak up, being told to speak up all the time. Because I don't know, maybe I whisper, I don't know, but I thought about it, and I've also done my research. It's something that has been said, like I've seen other people saying that people here are loud. and you go somewhere and someone is talking at the top of their voice like they are addressing someone who is very far, but you're right next to them. It is what it is. And then we are going to the next one. This is like the last one. So here people are busy. People are very busy, very, very busy. You wake up in the morning, people are gone, like they have their days planned. You just don't like meet people, you just don't like ambush people in their day schedule. No, no. You want to meet with someone, even if it is your friend, you have to ask them prior. Can we meet on this particular day and go bowling or have coffee or do something? You tell them in advance. Will you be available to take me to this and this place? And chances are they'll be having a busy day or they'll be engaged on that particular day. Those are the culture shocks, but it's been a wonderful adjustment. So if you have any culture shocks that I haven't mentioned, please put them in the comment section, okay? Because these adjustments, we have to do them. Thank you so much for watching the videos. Remember to leave your comments in the comment section and to like the video.